Hey everybody, we are back and we are going to be doing part 2 of our Happy Accidents collage, okay? And this, as you might remember, is based on the work of the Dada artists, okay? And I'll show you again some pictures of Dada artworks. You see that guy down there, that's Salvador Dali. He was a famous Dada artist. Here's a couple more pictures of Dada collages. Okay. And last time we were dropping pieces of paper and letting them randomly fall someplace and gluing them on, like that, okay? Now today, we are going to be working on the same piece of paper we did before, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be randomly dropping some other things. We're going to be dropping stencils, okay? And we're going to also randomly be dropping things like a ruler, okay? So wherever that thing falls, I can color it in with either an oil pastel or a marker, okay, or even paint, okay? I'm going to use an oil pastel for this one. And then I'm going to color it in. And that's a choice. I don't have to color it in. Maybe I'll drop my ruler now. Random, dropping my ruler, and I'm going to, maybe I'll make a line with my paint on this one. I'll use my green paint. Maybe I'll do another random line. I'll put my green paint on. Let's do another random line. Maybe I'll do black paint for this one. I'm just painting right along the line where it dropped. If I wanted to extend the line, I could make that line go all the way to the edge. And I'll hold this up so you can see some of my lines that I've been making where I randomly drop the ruler. Let's do another stencil, okay? So I'm gonna drop that stencil, and then I'm going to paint in where that stencil fell. I could use one color. If I wanted to add another color, I could. And I'm going to lift my stencil. You can see where I got that nice egg shape. Okay. The other thing that you can do if you want is you can start painting in areas, and this is not random. I can choose certain areas that I want to paint in. So maybe I will paint in this shape right here, this little triangle. Maybe I'll paint that. And maybe I'll paint this little area here. Okay. And you can do this for as many times as you want with the ruler or the stencils. I love using the ruler because it makes such interesting designs and lines on the picture, okay? And I think the more times you do that, the more interesting it really starts to get. And you know what? I can even, maybe I'll paint on both sides of the ruler. Let's see how that looks. Let's look at that. That's pretty interesting too. So if you don't have a ruler or a stencil, you could really use any other type of object that you drop and then trace or paint around. So even if you have like a container that's empty, left over from food or recycling, you could drop that, and then I'm gonna trace it, okay? Maybe I'll use my magenta paint. So I'm going to kind of trace around that shape with my paint. And then I have a circle. Okay? So you can use any objects that you want to drop and paint around, or drop and trace, okay? And you can do that right on top of the collage that you made last week for the other project, or if you wanted to do it as a totally new project, that's okay as well, okay? If you have any questions, please always feel free to email me at jlsteiner@pnwboces.org, and I hope you have a great time. Bye-bye.